Hi, I'm Maureen Tara Nelson of MTN Matchmaking with the very beautiful and talented Sasha Girl, who is our matchmaking manager for MTN Matchmaking. Everybody loves Sasha. And if you don't, something's wrong with you.
How could you not like me?
Okay, so we are sorry that we could not go live last week. I was in the Long Island office, and boy, talk about crazy busy nonstop. It's just such a completely different life, which is so fun and so exciting. But we should probably get right to the questions because these are like 2 weeks worth of questions.
I know we have a lot.
Okay, so, and Sasha, everybody, can you please comment and say you want Sasha to answer them too?
Well, this one's actually about you, so we'll start with that one.
Oh, come on. No. You have to, anyone, if you want a question about me, you have to ask them about Sasha too. Okay, go ahead.
I just want to make sure we can see the question. Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
and are we on the public for the day?
Yes. Okay. So
No, we were not, but I will do it. Oh, I don't know. Were we?
It looks like it. It says live.
Well, yeah, that doesn't matter, but I think I just did it. So, okay. Go ahead. What's the question?
So it's the first question is, how's your life coaching going? Since you did not do Friday Facebook Live last week, I was waiting for it for 2 hours.
Oh, I wonder if that was our Cindy girl. We love Cindy. Not too many people would wait that long. So whoever you are, thank you for that. And well, make it up to you this week because we have so many funny things. And we will say it all very quickly because both of us are crazy busy today. And so we're going to jam pack this with all the fun questions. And there are so many funny behind the scenes things that happened with MTN Matchmaking during the last 2 weeks. Okay.
Yes. So they also asked how much it costs and what it includes.
Okay. So I have the greatest life coach. Her name is Tiffany, and she is the actual life coach of a world-renowned program called Thinking into Results. So does anybody know of that? And has anyone done it before? Because I am their biggest fan. It works. You'll see behind me, the two things, see, on my chalkboard? Yep. 2 things that you get to manifest. And I stuck in 2 weeks ago a third thing about finding love because, as you know, this is my chapter 2. I came to Myrtle Beach to match myself, and I gave myself from January through June 30th. Okay, so it is going very well. Thank you for asking. It's $7,500. And it is the greatest investment you'll ever make. And just say if someone is out there and you think, I really don't have $7,500. Yes, you do. I mean, really, think of things that you are going to spend this summer. Instead of those things, wouldn't you rather manifest money so that, I've done that my whole life, with the law of attraction, that money is always in abundance and I can make money, I could spend money. How many times have you heard me say that, Sasha?
So many.
So even during crazy times in my life where it was difficult, just with that mindset, fixed it. So this is just the secret, the law of attraction times 100. And the actual program itself is very easy, but you also get the life coach, Tiffany. So I have nothing to do with it as far as promoting it. I'm only promoting it because I'm going to share what I have learned myself that has worked with me so that we know we can make all of our clients successful if they do this. And how many times did we used to say, if you put it out there, what you put out there is what you're going to get. Okay, that's the law of attraction. We've said it to every client. If you put out that you are going, put out, just put out. So if you put out in the universe, you're going to be successful in finding love. Every one of our thousands of success stories that have done that, it worked for. But this is different. This is on a whole new scale of making sure things in your life will work. That's why it's life coaching. So you manifest it. And the tricky part is you manifest it every day as if you already have it. And someone texted me 2 weeks ago after I first started talking about this, and they said, do you realize that you're giving away their secret? You know, this is $1 billion company that they want people spending $7,500 to do this 6-month program, and I'm just simplifying it, blah, blah, blah. Again, I'm just giving them free exposure and free advertising because I know it works. And anything I've done with you, it works, right?
Yes. I mean, and there's also, wouldn't be that bad of a thing because you could read about it in books too. So
yeah.
It's nice.
And again, it's so simplified that it's what I just said, but with 100 more factors. And those factors come from your life coach. They come from you learning what to do and how to do it. So it's not like that's all you need to do. Okay, that's just my simplified version so that everyone can meet all of their dreams. Blah, blah, blah. So I hope.
By the way, I love your blue nails. They're so
you.
pretty. That's such a pretty shade of blue.
Thank you. So this is my signature blue, by the way. So
Gotcha.
This matchmaker recommends this color for the summer. Now,
that's great.
I could reach down and show you my matching toes because they have this color too, but we'll skip that for today.
Okay, so the next question is, where is your article in GQ? It says there's a little more. I heard you ranting about a magazine in Myrtle Beach. May I ask which one? Because I had a similar experience with.
Okay, yeah, that's a different.
So there's two, yeah.
Those are two separate questions. Okay,
yes.
So the GQ, I just was extremely delayed because of how busy I am going back and forth. So if anyone knows anyone that is a whippersnapper who wants to run the Melville, Long Island office, please let us know. And I'm looking for exactly what I was at that time when I went into leaving pharmaceuticals into matchmaking. So if anyone is a pharmaceutical rep in their 30s and you feel that you're in that business to help people, so you go around to doctors and you market your drugs, that's what I thought, until I learned more about a certain issue. And that's when the dating service came to Long Island. And I realized, you know what? I'm not really helping people. Come on. The doctor is writing my prescription because I bought him lunch, right? Really? Like sometimes he's like, I'm running late morning. Oh, which drug is it? It's Prozac, doctor. Okay, you got it. 20 scripts this week. Don't worry about it. So, was I really helping people? So here we are really helping people find love. And it's the greatest, greatest, greatest feeling in the world, right?
It really is.
Okay, so my point in saying all that, because I didn't forget the other two parts, is that if someone's a pharmaceutical rep and you really want to take your life to the next level and find love for people, you will already have the training that I've given to Sasha and 20 other matchmakers throughout my career history. And this will be your life in a good way. So please send in your resume with a cover letter to Maureen at mtnmatchmaking.com. So with the GQ magazine, it's going to be submitted today. Boy, I did not realize that it was a possibility that I could have writer's block. I really did. So it'll be taken care of today. So sorry to the person that probably their most recent one. Right. So June came out. So they thought I would have been in June, but everything is so far ahead. So the issue that I'm late on, and I hope to God she's not listening to this. I'm so sorry I'm late. So sorry. Is September. So the September issue I'm already late for. And up until this point, I'm so blessed by God that she puts up with me, really, because you've seen some of those emails.
Yes.
Really hear that the way she says, Maureen, it's not Maureen, it's Maureen. But so thank you for the person. And yes, when I know it made it into September, I will let everyone know. And the greatest guy in the world, not going to say his name, the greatest guy in the world. Should I take this lead? No, better not, because remember, we did that once. That was my
Yes.
Oh. Remember, we did that once, and it was a totally crazy person.
Yes.
We don't take on crazies here. So, and I certainly don't want to be. I'm not mean Maureen today. No. I'm happy manifesting love and positivity to everyone. So the greatest guy in the world drove me yesterday to find a copy of GQ so I could get used to what other people are writing articles on. I know who the target, audience is, of course, but I just wanted to make sure it jives with the New York, because I'm pretty sure it might be New York only, but not really sure about that. Anyway, so this is going to help me a lot. So that's the answer. And now the other person, yes, I had just mentioned on one of the Facebook Lives that I'm in Myrtle Beach now. I have the office here. I wasn't planning on opening up matchmaking in Myrtle Beach. I was really just here to enjoy my chapter 2. And everyone that found out, oh, you're a matchmaker, said, please, please, please open up a matchmaking service. So I did.
Yeah.
So naturally, I want to be involved in the community. Who's that person?
Hi, my name is Paula.
But what's the last name?
Pinder.
Is that Pinder Wine? If that's Pinder Wine, I will be. That's cool, and there's a reason why I'm asking. But anyway, so I did that charity event, and I did not want to have anything to do with this particular magazine because this is not my target audience. That's the only reason why. Now, I just did give them an option because when we have to get our attorney involved, they wrote they wrote me an email saying, "You don't have an attorney." What? I think we do, and I think our attorneys will make mincemeat out of you as nicely as possible, because I am trying to be so nice to them and put out just positive energy. But the salesperson, I think he's a partner. I won't say his name yet because I'm giving them the opportunity of just doing the right thing, taking the high road. But I went on he went on the Better Business Bureau website. He was going to write the post for me, and he right away said, "Check out this link." They've done it to so many people. Same exact thing. So all I'm going to say is, everyone is so nice in Myrtle Beach. So they're probably used to everyone being so nice, and they're taking advantage of that. Yeah,
Yes.
they're not going to take advantage of me, but obviously, and so, but they're trying. They're trying, which is insane.
The wrong one.
Like, do you not know anything about me? Not the one you do that to. So, but again, I've been trying to be nice. And he's the one who's crazy and, like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I saw that and I reached out to them because I feel bad for them now. Bad. With all of those complaints on the Better Business Bureau, because our guy, he won't stop there, And it's such a shame because I wanted Myrtle Beach to be my second home. I wanted to be part of the community. Now, that particular magazine was not my targeted audience. Another one is, which I will be a part of that. And even with that, I'm going to be writing an article for the other one, just like I'm writing for the Long Island Press. And if anyone has the Long Island Press, the June issue just came out, and I wrote "Love is Love." I'm going to send it to you, Sasha, once I get the link. I think you're going to really like it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
All right. So, so I'm not going to say I was prepared that I was going to blast them in my nice, sweet way, because I'm in a happy, sweet mood today. But I'll give them a chance.
It's Asa.
Hey, Asa, how are you? Or should I see if they wrote back to that email? Because it's still time for me to blast them. No. Okay. I'll do that next week.
A little time.
That's positive energy.
Yes.
They realize, all right, they're just like with me. They're just some people I don't mess with, Okay. You're a little higher up on that crazy pole than I am. Let's be friends. And we end up being friends. That's great. Anyway, so next question.
Okay. So the next one is, can you please do events for singles in Myrtle Beach and Long Island?
Everyone is asking that question.
I know.
Okay, so if you want events on Long Island and Myrtle Beach, you have to say Sasha has to come too. Sasha will come. I will do it. Okay? So here, when my shoulder gets better, because last week we didn't have it. So I separated my shoulder. Very painful. And I have to start physical therapy Monday. Yeah. I always forget what day it is.
See, Asa noticed the nails too.
Oh, thank you, Asa. Yeah, so I want to do a pickleball singles league in Myrtle Beach. And I also want to do life coaching manifesting. So remember, I'm not a life coach. So I'm not posing as a life coach. I'm an executive level certified matchmaker and a dating coach. Do not want to be a life coach because you'll have to deal with people like me. So, but it does work. Okay, next question.
So this one's, I heard you're hiring. What are you looking for?
Okay, well, I mean, we did kind of answer that already, but so again, bachelor's degree, hopefully in business. If someone is a present pharmaceutical rep or was a pharmaceutical rep, that will just get you right in the door because I know the training is second to none. You will only need then like this much of training and it will change your life. You have to be great with people, have great written skills, oral skills, social media skills, positive energy, and be pleasant and outgoing. And, just like the pharmaceutical reps, you had to, every day, you'd have to get up and dress like you're perfect. That I just remember back in those days, because it was well over 20 years ago. I just know I could not leave my house if my hair wasn't done, if I didn't have a great dress on. But yet, you have to study too, and you have to really know your stuff because, you just have to. But so someone like that. And again, email in your resume with a cover letter. Okay.
So this one says, I met a great guy on the internet and he seems great. What's the best advice you can give?
How long did the person say how long they were?
So they said it was a month.
Oh, okay, good. So everybody knows my advice is for 6 months before you come to an upscale matchmaking service and make an investment such as this. If you live on Long Island, you would be calling us, Myrtle Beach, us. We also do national, but you might feel more comfortable with, if you live in California, whoever the certified matchmaker is in your area, which I would recommend them as well. Or, of course, we could do national, and we're the ones dealing with that matchmaker for you. Oh, here's Natalie. Remind me about my hair. But I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry, because I have to say something so funny about Natalie. What was the question before, please?
So it's I met a great guy on the internet.
Yes. Okay. So for the first 6 months, you have to do everything possible to try to find someone on your own. Only if that's, which I'll go into in a minute, but everything else, I mean, you have to do every single thing that there's out there. Only if it doesn't work after 6 months do you contact a professional a professional. Remember, my neighbor's a photographer. Okay, so the professional matchmaker. So to do everything yourself for the first 6 months, so that person, the answer is, who cares? You met him on the internet. We all know the crazy horror stories that are out there. We know that. But for the first 6 months, you have to give everything a try. Now with me, I did the same thing. Remember, January to June. And once again, when I was first divorced, before I was going to get remarried again, and Brendan asked me, can I not get into a real relationship until he's out of the house? I tried the internet sites and they were horrible back then for me. For our clients, they are horrible. And that's why they come to us, especially with our screening process being what it is. Only 1% of everyone on those online sites, only 1% pass our screening process. And so just recently, January, and I gave it to the end of June to find someone myself by trying everything, which thank God, though, 2 weeks ago, I added in my life coaching to manifest finding the right person who you have your 5 must-haves. So this is huge when you're looking for someone. So this goes out to that person. Forget that you met him or him there. It doesn't matter where you meet, because some people do meet on internet sites. You have to find 5 things that the person you want to share the rest of your life with has. Now, when you find that person, it could take all different times for everyone. Hopefully, again, it doesn't take more than 6 months, because if it does, then chances are it's not going to work. Hate to say it, but now the key ingredient is when you meet someone that has those 5 must-haves. So, Sasha, in a minute, we're going to ask you what your 5 must-haves are. Everyone probably remembers my 5, but I'll go over them again. When you meet that person and when you get to know that person, just be so happy and blessed that you met that person that has the 5 things, and never make the mistake, because we've had clients make this mistake. I see these mistakes when I do dating coaching all the time. When you meet someone, no one's perfect. We're not perfect. No one's perfect. You might have something that would be, say, number 10 on your list. But if you're going to want to work with me, you get 5. I know 5 can give you a happy life if you're compatible and if you have chemistry. So there will be things that come up to this person who wrote in that might be, number 10, the person doesn't have, it could be anything. Doesn't matter. And that's what you have to tell yourself. I have the 5 that I'm looking for. Nothing else matters. Everything else can be worked out. Everything else is easy. So if that person goes through with this relationship with the person, knowing that they have the 5, they're set if they do things the right way. So, okay, having said that, I'm sure everyone is dying to know what Sasha's 5 must-haves are.
Did you see Asa's comment? Remember compatibility.
Oh, yeah. I can't read it without my glasses.
Remember compatibility should come before chemistry.
And what did I coin? Compatibility breeds chemistry. Yes. But you wrote the other way around. So then, if you find someone you're compatible with, and see, that's the hard thing, because it does typically take 6 months for someone, unless they were trained as a pharmaceutical rep or have some other training of really knowing people's personality by reading personalities for a living. It does take that long. Now, with me, that's just the one thing, that I'm blessed that I'm able to do, is get to know someone's personality much, much, much quicker than if I didn't have that training. So if you have that and the 5 must-haves, the only thing you have to do is see if you have chemistry. And chemistry is so easy. When you see the person. And people don't break up because of chemistry. Chemistry doesn't go away. Divorces aren't because, we had so much chemistry in the beginning and now we don't. Well, you might not have the chemistry now, but it's only because we weren't compatible. And because of the incompatibilities, that led to the issues and the breakdown in the chemistry. So again, it all stems back from the importance of being compatible. So if you find that person who's compatible with your 5 must-haves, you're set, and do everything you can to make that person happy.
Yes. So I know about
Your 5.
2 weeks ago, I said my 5 must-haves, but I don't remember them. So I'll have to let you guys know next Friday. I have to revisit them. But I know I said it 2 weeks ago.
101. Come on, everyone. Tell Sasha. All right, I'm going to
our YouTube if you want to know the ones I said 2 weeks ago.
I'm going to say what my 5 are, and Sasha's going to say, "Oh yeah, those are mine too."
Let me hear. I might say that, honestly.
All right, so intelligent and not a know-it-all that's going to be questioning me on things like I had once in my life. That's annoying, okay? I want to learn everything my partner knows, everything. So I want that person to be intelligent so I could learn more. Handsome, of course, right? I happen to like big, strong guys. I would never do well with like a skinny guy. Just, that's just me. So,
yeah.
Okay, so that successful, because again, I work a lot, so I can have someone saying, "What do you mean you're working? It's 5:01." So successful because I work so hard, and I love what I do. So blah blah blah. Family oriented because my kids and family, that's my life, all from chapter 1, which even though I'm in my chapter 2, obviously there's going to be a spillover. So I need someone that will be great with my kids and my family and so on, as I would be with his. So family, yeah, that's very important. Then lastly, sense of humor, because you know how silly I love to be. Life is just way too short to be so serious all the time and to not stop and smell the roses and to enjoy every bit of life. So the sillier, the better. And someone could laugh at the silly, stupid things I say. They're stupid. I know they're stupid. But if you laugh,
you definitely need somebody that can laugh with you because you're always saying something funny,
Oh, thank you. So why don't I say what your 5 must-haves are?
You know them?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hear them.
You need someone that is ambitious. So he understands how hard you work and how great you do with your career. So that it's equal. Okay. You need someone who's very funny too.
Yes. Sense of humor.
Yes. Yes. You need someone who is handsome because you're stunningly beautiful. Okay.
Sweet.
So it's got to be good looking. You need someone who is adventurous because you love to go out on your big adventures like you're doing tonight. And what are you doing tonight again?
So I'm going to see Morgan Wallen. So if anyone knows who he is, that's what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, what?
Morgan Wallen. Yeah, he's a country music artist, if anyone.
Yes, which I can't believe that Myrtle Beach is having the biggest country music festival, and there's only one country person in where? Virginia?
Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm. When you could have seen every one of them in Myrtle Beach. So
I know. I wish I knew about it. So.
And with you, he's got to be very active because you love going hiking and doing all that fun stuff and that fun music that you and Brendan used to go to. So a guy like the Brendan guy, that the two Brendans, my own son, Brendan, which clearly, just to take a step back because I see the comments, one from
You
my
see
brother.
them?
Yeah, so
I'm going to show some.
my family being important. Of course, my kids are my life. And, when I say family, I just mean there are so many people that I'm so blessed to have, and I call them my family, whether were born in my family or whether they're just family now, because they love and support me, and I do the same for them. So just to clarify that's family to me, because not everyone's going to be like that, and I've had years of therapists to say that, and I do have a funny joke about my therapist. He's retiring. So I'm gonna have to find a new one in Myrtle Beach. But he actually taught me once that people that really love you, they don't judge you. They want what's best for you, and they're not going to be like the lecturers. You have to do things the way I'm saying you need to do them. None of us know what we all go through. None of us have walked in each other's exact shoes. So when you factor that in, no one, unless you're paying someone to help you, with advice, you got to keep that into perspective. So now Natalie, I see her comment. Natalie did my hair this morning. She is the greatest. And she is now in. Natalie, what is the name of your hair salon? It's something like Cut, Blow, and Bar, something. What is it? We'll wait for Natalie to say what it is. Cut, Bar, and Blow. Cut, Bar, and Blow, I think. Could you read it, Sasha? Because I don't have my glasses.
Oh, cut, bang, and blow. Cut, bang, and blow.
Okay.
And then also Brian wrote back to what you were saying. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is.
Go ahead. I can't read it.
Yes, they should all stay silent and never judge or offer an opinion or anything.
Did I say that? Did you
Wait.
hear me say that?
No, you didn't say that.
That's funny because I didn't hear myself say that. That's an example, though. So,
yes.
And everyone always knows there's 3 sides to every story. And if you ever run into a person that is, nope, that's their side, that's it, that's a red flag too. So, but I obviously know that there's always 3 sides to every story. And if you say something and you have someone in your life that's turning that around and saying, well, you said this. If you didn't say that, that's a red flag. And no one should have to live like that. When people love you and want the best for you, they don't do that. And that's the hardest thing for a lot of people to realize, that people that I have when I say my family, they don't do that. They support me. They know they don't know the life that I lived. They don't. But they don't claim to either. Or they don't claim to say, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, So just remember that when you're meeting someone new, because you have to be compatible with someone. And then, as we were talking about with mine, family oriented, everyone that I meet always has something with their family. No family is perfect. Okay. It would be great if I could say, wow, I'm the youngest of 6 kids. But when my parents were alive, I probably did go around saying, I'm so blessed by God, I have the perfect family. Because I never had anyone, doing anything but being loving and supportive. And that's what family is supposed to do.
Yes.
So.
Okay, so there's a couple more questions.
Okay, let's bang them out because, look, someone's calling me, so hurry up.
Oh, well, actually, someone asked where your sling is.
Okay. My sling for my separated shoulder is somewhere, but I can't not use both hands. I can't do any of my work with just one hand. So for me, like right now, it's killing me. So, but when I have this sling on, I can't use anything with my left side, and it's too hard. So,
is it getting healed a little bit, or does it seem to?
Well, not really, because I haven't started physical therapy, which now normally I would be like, I'm going to go to physical therapy because I am going to be a very good patient for my handsome doctor. Oh, did I say handsome? Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Nope. Gotta be professional. My doctor. I'm going to do everything my doctor says to get myself better. So
I guess next Friday we could check back in on it.
Yes, I'm pleased to. Okay, let's get these questions because obviously if someone's going to keep, delving into what is work, not someone's therapy session that they should be on my business page. Go ahead.
There's only one other question, and they're asking where those flowers are from behind you.
Oh.
So,
I came back to Long Island yesterday, and 2 weeks ago is when I said to my life coach, I forgot chapter 2. I'm supposed to be finding the right person that I want to share my life with for chapter 2, who again has to be compatible, has to have my 5 must-haves. I have to have his 5 must-haves, and we have to have chemistry. Okay. So she said, of course you can do it. And this is 2 weeks ago. Now, I have to say, at first I make the same mistakes that people make in saying, what do you mean all you have to do is pretend you already have that loving relationship? That was the hardest part for me to do. It was easier for me to manifest the 2 other things that are on my blackboard because it's easy for me to say about getting back into shape. I am back in shape because I'm eating healthy. I'm walking. I'm swimming every day. That's easy. Working. I love what I do, so I'm working harder. Easy. This was tough, but I did it. So anytime a negative doubt went into my head, I'm like, nope. My life coach says I need to manifest this, and I did. And it worked. Are you meditating again, Sasha?
We are losing signal.
Oh my God, I thought you were meditating. Sasha, I thought you were meditating again. Can you hear me? Nope. Okay, well, we have to get back anyway to work. But so I manifested greatest guy in the whole world. Greatest guy. Picked me up from the airport with flowers. Okay, we'll let everyone go. Thanks for tuning in. We'll post a therapy person that if someone feels the need that they're confrontational or that they only see things their way, if they want to try therapy because they realize, that could be an issue. hopefully that will help. Okay. Oh,
Yes.
What?
Yes, I lost you.
Well, I was just saying that I'm going to post a basic therapist that it will help everyone who does not go to therapy. That, see, when you don't go to therapy, it's easy to think, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. He or she is wrong, 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 wrong. But when you go to a therapist and you tell them X, Y, and Z of what happened, the therapist is going to tell you, just like he told me, that someone just likes to do that.
Yeah.
Does it suck it's in your family? Of course it sucks. But I can't change that. And I just know I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to play that game. So the people that love you will always support you. And yes, if you ask them for help, that's a different story. But if you're not asking for help and someone is constantly trying to give you help, which is completely different than what your professionals are telling you, who do you believe? I believe a professional.
Exactly.
Anyway, but back to positivity, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for writing in. We love you all. Have a great day and see you next week. Bye.
See you,
Talk to you in a few minutes, Sasha.
everyone.